Could be driving
Over the last 10 years, Honda's won more U.S. News and World Report awards than any other brand. And now, for the second straight year, Honda's been named the best car brand for 2023. Come get your Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Siga Lane.
I think the shirt looks fantastic.
You do. You look great, Steve.
Right.
Pink
I
is
tell
really
you, you're
working
the
for you.
best anchor I ever worked
Oh,
Say it
this
again.
brotherly love. That's
think
so
the-
nice.
Think the bosses are listening?
Maybe he should put it in writing.
Uno mas.
Yeah.
Uno mas.
George
Write it
Sells
down
ain't
just
got
in
nothing
case.
on you.
Oh my God, the goat.
Wow,
The
that's high
goat.
praise.
I love you, George.
Yeah.
And George is probably watching right now.
Probably.
He watches so much of our stuff.
Typing up
Good
an
morning,
email.
George.
Yes.
Very pointed
Yes.
to send to Steve.
Yeah,
very,
still
very
a sharp
quickly.
writer. Still a sharp
I
writer.
know, it's ridiculous.
Yep.
I've never been that good. I can't even hope to be that good in my future because the future is dwindling. But he is ridiculous. You're right. He's still so good. I love it when he sends in, not just, that's the thing. Welcome to WAFB Plus, by the way, 9 News Now, every 9:15, Monday through Friday. We love the news tips. We get them all the time from everybody. When George sends in a news tip, it's not a news tip, it's a script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he literally just like, here you go.
Sometimes with the video and all.
He chases stories still.
It's crazy.
Young and alive, George. Keep
He
him
was
alive.
born to do what he did.
Yes.
There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Exactly
Oh,
right
I
right
wish
there.
I got to work with him.
Yeah.
You guys had the pleasure of that. I only got to meet him after his career here.
It
but
was-
The stories are plenty.
And this just, it wasn't that he was good, we're getting a little bit off on it, but he's somebody easy to talk about. It wasn't just that he was good, he made you better. He made you comfortable in the fact that you could learn on the fly.
Yeah.
And that he and Donna at the time, obviously, were going to make it all okay
Yeah.
back in the studio. They could cover up anything. If you made a mistake, they got it handled. Don't worry, mom and dad got you back.
Yeah.
And they really were. They were like that. They was their mentors. They were teachers, pillars and foundational members of Baton Rouge journalism. And yeah, so good, so good.
Awesome. It's
Yep.
always cool to look back.
Yes.
It really is.
As we look ahead, too. I
There
mean,
we go. What are we
Yeah.
doing today?
Got a little gloomy outside.
It's
Yes.
hard to tell in this shot because it's so exposed by the lights, but in this shot, you can really tell.
Yeah, so, when the sun was coming up about 6:30 this morning, a little before sunrise, we had almost crystal clear skies, and then it was right about sunrise. These clouds rolled in a hurry. That's not a surprise. I had mostly cloudy skies in the forecast for today. We'll see some sun breaking through at times, kind of like right now. There's a break developing, but still, we'll be kind of in and out of the clouds. And kind of like the Wi-Fi right now, in and out of the Wi-Fi. Yeah. This is a fun daily occurrence.
This
isn't it?
really, it's every day.
Maybe
with
the Wi-Fi, the internet was good because George was here.
You know what?
Making us think about it.
If we threaten the Wi-Fi with George, like
The
George is
amount
going to
of
come
power.
and put you in your spot.
Oh.
Maybe
You know
that's-
what, Liz? Do you have the 10-day up
I do
over
have the
there?
10-day
let's
up.
yeah, let's just do it the old school way.
Old school,
Okay.
baby.
All right. So today, while it was kind of chilly outside this morning, our winds are starting to shift around to the south. So even with the clouds, we'll warm up a little bit this afternoon. High 71. Tomorrow morning, you'll notice the difference. Kind of muggy, around 60. Tomorrow morning, too, watch out. I think we could have some fog around, so that's something to keep an eye out for. And then could be near 80 in some areas tomorrow afternoon. Slight chance of a passing shower tomorrow, should not be a big deal. Thursday, though, and this could impact the Thursday morning commute. Rain, a few storms likely, should get in here pretty early. The good news is the rains will come in early. They should exit pretty quickly, too. I think by or before lunchtime, we're drying out. High of 72 Thursday, that's with the cold front moving through. And behind that front, you'll notice the difference. 40 for a low Friday, but a high of only 58, and that's with sunshine. And into the weekend, in the wake of that front, we're talking about lows in the 30s. Saturday morning in particular, I think will be above freezing in Baton Rouge, but just north of us, near north of the state line. Could be a light freeze Saturday morning. But by Sunday afternoon, here we go on the upslope again, back up to 69 for a high, 70s into next week. Next week right now looks a little bit unsettled with rain chances kind of daily, so we'll keep an eye on that. Thursday, let me mention this, two things. Number one, rain amounts should not be a big deal for most of us. Quarter inch or less on average. If you get in on a thunderstorm, probably get a little more than that, but nothing major expected. We do have a 1 out of 5 marginal risk of severe weather Thursday too. Again, That's a pretty low threat, not zero. That's why I mentioned it, just a low threat. So we'll keep an eye on that as those storms move on in, guys.
You're always good about updating this part of our website too. It's just WAFB.com/weather. If you happen to like the desktop version, look at these pretty pictures of Steve.
Look
you
at
see
that
his
man.
current forecast. You
Look at
see
that.
his little update for folks who like to read it.
I know him.
Yeah.
No, we're trying to get people to go to the
That's
website.
true.
Don't
Yeah.
point out that.
Oh,
That's
Steve. This is awesome.
The doctor is always in
Yes.
when you need him.
Great resources
Well, that's
right
a-
at your fingertips.
That's a weird commercial
Well.
promo there.
Flesh that out a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to work on that.
Okay.
We're going to work on that.
All right.
Cap, thank you, man.
All right.
On the headlines for you this morning, and actually, we got this recently from Louisiana Parish. Louisiana Parish? That's not even a parish. Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office.
There we go.
They're trying to figure out who this is. The vehicle that he might have been driving stole something, and it's important truly what they stole.
At somebody's house. Let's
Yeah.
blow it up full so
There
you
you
can
go.
actually see it here. And Matt mentioned Livingston Parish deputies, they really need you to see if anything looks familiar here. Does that orange bandana across the
Yeah,
face, maybe the
yeah.
orange hat, maybe this vehicle, this white looking sedan?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this person accused of breaking into a home, kicking in the back door. This
Right.
is in the Walker area. We have a specific street name, Galloway Garden Lane. This happened last Wednesday. So we're told a couple of guns were actually
Yeah, a
reported
few,
missing
right.
from the home.
They're talking about a couple of rifles, a handgun.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to play around with right now. There's some guns potentially on the street that don't belong, really out there. Truly, certainly from somebody who's, look, if somebody's going to be, if somebody's good with breaking in,
Yeah.
they don't care about the guns they've taken or
No.
where those things are going to end up. So make the phone call to Crime Stoppers. It's going to be 344-STOP. You'll remain anonymous. 100% could be eligible for that reward.
Yeah, go ahead and call in those tips.
All that.
Okay.
Yes, something we were talking about this morning. Actually, Kelly Hubbard was talking about this morning. She was
Yeah.
live with the Louisiana Workforce Commission. They got something going on all this week. Webinars. It's actually you can be involved in. It's all about getting people into the workforce, but also keeping people in the workforce.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, a lot of struggles depending on the jobs. Keeping people in the workforce.
It's been quite the developing
Yeah, it has.
story we've talked about. When it comes to the workforce globally, and when you bring that onto a micro level, statewide, it's been tough trying to keep staffing and trying to keep good people in the same spot. So the Louisiana Workforce Commission saying that this is a multi-pronged approach. That's why they're hosting a week-long series. Each day they're hosting a free webinar for folks to figure out, okay, not only employees, but employers, what are we doing wrong to not retain good people?
Right.
So today, the topic is feeling overwhelmed with the amount of burden, amount of work. They're covering all things that have to do with the duties on the job that might be just too much for one person or a few people to handle.
You hit it on the head, man. It seems more and more and more like jobs are requiring more and more and
Yeah.
more, and there's fewer and fewer people depending on where you are. It can be fairly intense.
Yes.
And man, that can get on you. And all of a sudden your personal life is taken over with the job and you just spin, all of a sudden it's out of control. Deep breath. 11 o'clock this morning is when that hits. And actually, if you find this story at WAFB.com and the 9 News app, scroll down to the bottom of it right here. It's right there waiting for you. You can sign up online. I'll just take you through their website as well. But yeah, this is a good one. If you're looking to maybe jump in on this and see what else they have, this would be a good one to start with. How to manage the day-to-day stress that may
Yeah.
potentially come with that job.
Because work-life balance and all that comes with that is huge, especially
is.
when you talk about people who are trying to find a good paying job that offers them flexibility to be a parent, to do what they need to get done.
Yeah,
So
it's tough.
Callie has all those details
Yes.
and the links to all those webinars for you today.
Again, happening today and then the rest of the week.
Yes.
This is happening today as well.
Yeah.
This is for particularly folks, not particularly, only for folks
Yeah.
in East Baton Rouge Parish. Southern University Law Center, a part of an expungement event.
This actually kind of ties into the last opportunity.
kinda does.
So a lot of
Employment.
folks here, they want to get people back into the workforce.
Right.
And there is a faction of society
Right.
that could go into the workforce. Something's holding them back.
Right.
And oftentimes that is a certain type of criminal record that could actually be cleared. Once you've paid your dues, you've done your time, you've made it right with society, there is a good chance you could get a job. It's just that record that's holding you back.
And a lot of those things don't need to be on that record
No.
for a particular length of time, and maybe you don't know that. So what this is, it's not a guarantee of an expungement of anything. What you're doing, and this is happening today, the Leo S. Butler Center, again, this is for folks in Baton Rouge, they start 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Go until 4.
Yeah.
And so what you want to do is you want to hop over there. You need to bring a few different documents with you. We have that waiting for you right there. But you get to talk for free with folks in the know about this qualifies for expungement. This
Yeah.
qualifies. This doesn't. Here's why. You get to have that conversation with somebody in the know and see what your next step is.
Matt, keyed in on a really important point. This is free legal advice
yeah.
to see whether you can go down the path of expungement.
Right.
So usually you've got to pay for that free
You do.
legal help. You've got to pay for that advice to seek whether you can get it cleared. They're offering this to you for free.
Such a good move.
Yes, it's a no-brainer. So please share this with anyone you think you could take advantage of this, maybe who needs that next step to get a job. Today's a great opportunity.
Like I said, it just falls back into line with that last story we were
Yeah.
talking about, getting people into the workforce, keeping them there. This would be increasing that workforce potentially.
That's the goal.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going on today. A lot of stuff going on today, which is kind of the idea. We like to talk about the stuff in the now to get you ready. This going on today. We've shown this young man's picture a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody knows who this is. He still needs some help, and you can help him and more folks. A blood drive today.
More good in our community.
Yes.
Each day, a different company, a different organization hosting a blood drive in honor of Liam Dunn. Today, it's going to be Dudley DeBosier, actually kind of right down the street from us.
Right down the way.
Yeah, if you come
over.
off the I-110 ramp there, you'll see it right as you come off. It's at their office, 1075 Government Street. Vitalant is partnering with Dudley DeBosier to have folks come out and donate blood. And they're trying to fill up and stock the local blood banks for all of the surgeries he's had and to make sure that everyone else has the blood they need to make sure their surgeries don't get pushed back and all critical care cases have blood on the shelves when they need it.
Man, you mentioned critical care.
Yeah.
It's just, and almost everything seems to be critical right now when it comes to
Gosh,
blood
yeah.
supply and everything. And you had a good point on it the other day when we were talking about this. I guess it was yesterday when we were talking about this. Even if the blood, say Liam gets what he needs as far as blood supply, potentially you get to, that blood stays here and it goes to other folks. But his family gets credit for those units of blood donated in his name, right? So every little thing, every little piece that you can be a part of with this, it's crucial for Liam and beyond. Stays right here.
It's a win-win situation.
It really is.
You can't go wrong.
No,
We've got the details of the link if you want to make a pre-registration appointment. You can also just show up and come to say, hey, I'm here to donate blood in honor of Liam.
Oh, they ain't kicking you out.
No, they
Let you
will
right
take
in.
your blood.
Yes, they will. Very nicely.
Yes.
Dracula
Yes.
style.
Yes. Oh. Did y'all see this? This is creating quite the buzz on social media.
Little bit.
So I can already smell the beaver nuggets, the breakfast burritos, the saltine crackers.
You must
the
be
ranch
talking
style.
about Busey's. Isn't that the joke?
Yeah.
Everybody calls it. Who doesn't know it?
People who aren't from here, they're
Yeah, they
like,
call it
what's the
Busey's?
big deal about
Busey's?
Busey's? Buc-ee's.
We're getting one in Louisiana?
Louisiana.
Is it like Baton Rouge or is it Dennis Springs?
Keep going north.
Is it kind of, wait, what?
Keep
Like
going
Central?
north. Yeah. Well,
Zachary.
Well, keep going north.
Where is it?
Think closer to Monroe.
Stop it.
Rustin's getting a
Really?
Buc-ee's. Yeah.
Good for Rustin, but come on.
I know it's so far from us.
All right. Buc-ee's is worth a drive, though.
It is.
Yeah.
And this is another reason to go up north because I'm going to be honest with you, no offense to North Louisiana, but I've never really been incentivized to go up that
No,
way.
you don't want to go see the good folks up northeast?
I don't know any I don't have any folk
You don't have any
up
folk?
in North Louisiana.
You're about to have a
Yeah.
reason to go.
Buc-ee's.
This thing is, okay, so they're not going to, construction's set to begin, but they're thinking opening up in like 24, 25.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a minute, right? But it's going to be this huge, gigantic place. They always are, like 120 pumps. Here's the thing, it's never about the gas
No.
at Buc-ee's.
Right.
Yeah, they got the gas pumps. That's where, dad's out there pumping and everybody's on the inside just spending all the
Shopping.
money.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, coming to the Bayou State,
Yes.
just northern part of it.
I consider that still a win for us all,
absolutely
right?
is.
It brings jobs, 200 jobs to the area.
right.
It brings construction jobs. It's a good paying job from what, $16 an hour is what they're starting
Yeah.
people at once
Welcome
they
to
start
it.
getting running and going. And who knows, this could open the path for maybe other Buc-ee's to open up. We may have a shot at it. I'm not saying anything now. I'm just hoping. This is wishful hoping and thinking that we may get one down here too.
Where are we supposed to have one?
Yeah,
where-
I-12 off of Millerville. We were supposed to, and then the flood happened, and then back and forth. And Buc-ee's got plucked away from us.
So we missed out on Disney
I
World
know.
and Buc-ee's?
Yeah, I know. Womp womp.
You don't know the Disney World?
No,
Cap's like, no,
he's
look at
chiming
Disney.
in. He's saying, yeah. I
So
know
welcome
about
to the
what
Plus,
all that.
everybody.
Yeah.
9 News Now every 9:15, Monday through Friday. We'll talk about the
He said you
Buseys
could have it.
and our love for all things
my
the
mic
Mouse
was probably
House.
not on, but I said you can have Disney. Matt.
Not even wanting an ounce of that here.
It's so
No, look, I
good.
say that,
Yeah.
but that would have changed.
Oh, yeah.
South.
No,
my
no
gosh,
lies.
Look,
yeah.
No
we,
lies.
all the tax dollars and all the development that would have happened. So,
Yeah.
no, it would have been good for the region.
Oh, it would have been incredible. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And
Yeah.
for those who don't know the story, look it up. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
interesting.
Walt was buying up property.
I
first
still
name
wouldn't
basis.
want to go, though, is my point.
There you go. I don't care how
Well-
close it is.
I am
Mouse.
I am the Disney Grinch.
I think a lot of people are on that boat, though. You may be leading the charge, but a lot of people may be on that boat.
He's driving the
Yeah.
bus.
Well-
All right, from bus to a ship. And I bring up ship for a reason.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a good book? I love a good book. There's
Hey.
always something on the nightstand that I'm ignoring.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's not right. There's always something close by that I'm reading. Let's go with that. I do love a good book fair. How about this thing?
Okay.
This is incredible. Favorite place to maybe kick back and read? A boat. Taking reading to a whole new level. This is the Logos Hope,
Yeah.
the world's largest floating international book fair. The ship right now is docked right here in Baton Rouge. No, Egypt. It's attracting book lovers from all over the place.
Yeah.
Visitors offered a selection of about 5,000 different titles, different subjects all over the place. 330 volunteers from 60 different countries.
That's pretty cool.
Make this thing possible. So guess what you're getting when you walk in there? It ain't just a book fair. You're probably getting to talk to all of these people from all these different countries,
Yeah.
all these different experiences. So it ain't just about the books on the shelves, it's about the people on the boat that you can probably go and talk with as well. I'm sure
That's
they
so
allow that.
cool.
But yeah, that's just pretty cool. That's just really kind of cool. Logos Hope. It's in Egypt right now. We got to see where it goes next.
Okay. Maybe Johnny
Following
will.
along.
Yeah.
You're right. He
Captain
loves, a
Johnny.
good, he loves a good cruise.
Yeah. Do you guys get motion sick while riding in a car and reading?
I got
Yeah, I like to drive. I'm fine
Yeah.
driving.
Okay.
If I'm sitting in a car too long as a passenger, I will get some motion.
I feel the same
I'm
way.
kind of the same way with that too. I got to be able to. I think I got to be the one driving.
Yeah,
Feel
I
bad.
can't like focus in on the tiny words while you're. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's a mental thing, but
No,
I
it's
do
an
wonder.
it's that inner ear thing. You're just kind of
Yeah.
jacked up with that. Yeah.
But I guess since the boat is going so slow, you wouldn't really feel that as
the
much.
big
but-
boat, I guess it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
They'll tell you, get on board, just bring the Dramamine.
Yeah.
If you get a little sideways, they have that. The smaller boats, are you kidding me? Like
Oh,
whale
God.
watching tours?
Yeah.
I'm feeding the whales.
Yeah. I hope you're not reading on
Thanks
any
for
of those.
Thanks for that
Yeah.
imagery there.
You're welcome. Fill up at
He said that yesterday, chum.
fill up at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
And then go and deposit into the ocean.
Okay.
So
Wow.
yeah.
All right. Well, so from Egypt, a large ship in Egypt, to how about we take you to the Oregon Zoo for some really cute sights of otters. So this is Tilly.
Tilly.
Apparently, otters like ice as much as humans do, at least munching and chomping on them. So the Oregon Zoo sharing this cute video on Facebook of them just rolling around in it, loving on it. Tilly and her adopted pups, Flora and Hobson, which you'll see make an appearance in a little bit, they just love it.
Tilly, if you think that's good, we got to get you some Sonic Ice.
Beaver nuggets. No,
That
nugget
is
ice.
Exactly right.
So look, when we were at over the holidays, my wife's aunt and uncle, they have an ice maker in the house, and they
Yeah.
have the Sonic ice
No, they do
maker.
not.
And I found myself I kept going
you
back.
serious?
Yeah.
What else you
I was
need?
like, I know I'm not going to be able to sell my wife one, but I need one of these in my house now.
I think you're right. No, you know how they make those fridges
best
now with
ice.
like the craft ice thing,
Yes.
and they're like gigantic
Yeah.
balls, clear
Star
crystal
hearts.
balls of ice. and-
Yeah.
Don't give me that. I think you're right. Give me the Sonic Crush.
Yes.
Oh man.
Surely you can buy that on Amazon. I would love. We need one here at Channel 9. A Sonic ice maker.
I'm sure you can do that.
Oh,
Or you can just do these guys
Look,
right here.
look, we can make this happen.
that's true.
Go get the lottery ticket.
Okay.
Because guess what?
Yeah.
We're now at the third largest jackpot on record for the
Crazy.
Mega Millions. So go get your tickets because the next drawing's coming up tonight. $1.1 billion
Big money.
is where we are now. If you take the cash option, it's only $568 million.
Why would I do that?
So
Only.
jackpot, this has been building since October. So 4 years, the top prize has exceeded $1 billion, but now
right?
to 1.1. Yeah, we talked about this, I think, last week.
Yeah.
Both the Mega Millions and Powerball, I think they both increased the numbers, the range of numbers,
Correct.
which made it harder to win,
Right.
which then in turn results in these bigger jackpots becoming more common.
That was their idea.
Someday
They
we will
certainly got
only
it.
care when it gets to 1 billion.
Okay, you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I have a number in mind where I start to pay attention. I see the billboards
Yeah.
every morning when I drive into work. What's the number that grabs your attention for, like, as a journalist?
Yeah.
And this is kind of fun to talk about. When do you bring it? When should we bring it up?
I feel
there
like
a number?
now 800 million.
You're at 800
Yeah.
before we start talking
Because
about
we always talk about it's now. I feel like you hear
Yeah.
the hundreds of billions of dollars, and at first I was impressed
Hundreds of
with
millions.
even like 400, 300. I was impressed with that.
Yeah,
But then
but
the
now
lump
you're just
sum,
like,
yeah.
I'm thinking you're a little bougie.
I admit it. I like
800.
nice things.
She
Steve.
actually has
I
the
want all
Sonic
different shapes
ice.
of ice. I am bougie.
What about, do you have a number? Is there a number we should pay attention to?
I'm thinking $500 million is when it
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
catches
good.
my attention on the
Yeah.
billboard.
Yeah.
You know what it is? We drive in so early in the morning,
Right.
and the interstate's pretty wide open. I think those billboards just jump out even more
They really do.
at that hour of the night or
Yes.
morning.
The red neon
And so,
numbers.
yeah, it's hard to miss it when
you
we're
can't.
driving in.
And especially when the one, like driving in, what was it? I guess Monday. It was yesterday.
Yeah.
When it had rolled over into that billion, and you're coming up on it, and you see,
Yeah,
just
it
a
looks
tiny
like the
little-
sign is like
Yes.
malfunctioning.
Missing
all whacked
something.
up. But and they put the
Wow.
ability now to do billion, not just like they have to. Back in the day, it was like one, and then they had to put the B somehow into the actual
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
But now they have the word in it. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of crazy. 1.1 billion.
When do you start paying attention?
400 million.
400. That's your
Yeah,
threshold.
because I'm like, because very
Okay.
soon this is going to be $500 million. I'm like,
Yeah.
and so I was just thinking about $400 million.
That's a good
And then
benchmark.
as you look forward, it's very close to being that half bill.
So for the record here, when Matt and I, low rent, you're bougie.
I like it. That's why we make a good team. It's
Come
called
to her-
balance.
come to her house
it's
for the
called
good
balance.
ice.
Yeah, yeah. If I win, trust me, everyone's winning with the good ice.
All right.
Yeah.
On the Logos Hope book cruise.
Is that the logo soap right there?
Maybe.
Coming to a city near us?
I didn't realize it was that tiny. It's
how
a
many
lot
books
of
you can fit on
5,000
that.
books sitting on a little tugboat.
Yeah, maybe it's all below the water line.
Okay, probably.
There's a water line up there. Do we not worry about? There's no rain in the forecast.
No
today.
rain to worry about today. Very slim chance tomorrow, but Thursday morning, showers, a few storms rolling in. That should set the stage for a pretty nice weekend. I'll be a little bit chilly Friday and Saturday.
Now's the perfect time to discover the enhanced Mazda CX-5, named the 2022 IIHS Safety Pick Plus Award winner, its highest safety award honor. Choose from over 55 CX-5s available at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline,